Well, hi everyone. Welcome back to another market closing live stream. Boy, oh boy, what a market. Just like the volatility and the rotations that we get in this market are just incredible. I mean, we look at the indices right now, we're basically flat. We went from a disaster this morning and a pretty rough open to really a relatively decent recovery for what we started with the exception of certain stocks like recovery stocks in the Russell, which is not a surprise because, and look, I've done a video about this. We talked about this morning. I cannot overstate how bad this vaccine news is that we got out of Bloomberg and the Financial Times, really out of the United Kingdom, right? The vaccine news is a disaster, and I hate to like sound like a broken record talking about that, but it's a huge disaster for supply chain shortages, for our the future of our economy, and the future of the stock market, a lot of things. So I'm very nervous about it. And it's something that makes me, we've been talking about how I want to, buy the dip on recovery stocks for a while here, but I don't know. This study does not help. does not help me want to jump in. So, yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a peek and see what's going on. Yeah, Cardano's ripping. I know we're gonna take a look at that. You saw me mentioned as a front runner in the Insiders article. Well, thank you for mentioning that. I appreciate that. Also, if you are somebody who has been texting or wanting to text. I think that, let me see. I think there might be a Discord channel for that now. I would say go to metkevin.com. Is it metkevin.com/chat? Go to metkevin.com/chat, and then you can join the free Discord. And we have a section that we either have now or that we are adding. Specifically, I need your help texting. There you go. And just please sign up using your email. Exactly. So I'm going to just send an alert in that. But basically, just throw your email addresses in that. So go to metkevin.com/chat. After you sign up at metkevin.com/click to help text, drop your email here after you sign up at metkevin.com/click. So anyway, there's just a quick update on that. Okay, let's get to the sticks here. Send them really quick. All right, there you go. So let's go ahead and take a look at Webull and see what we got going on. Yeah, teetering market, I think, is a very good way to put it. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this teetering. This Macy's run is insane. And oh my gosh, Cardano ripping is insane. But let's just break this apart one at a time here. Love Cardano, by the way. I mean, the alerts that we sent out in Stocks and Psychology of Money when 3 or 4 times we bought the dip around like 104, 108. Like there was one time at 134 and like the 120s, and then the lower ones again. Those are some juicy buy alerts because the thing's up like 1337 right now, which is very great. Also a special number. We like that. But anyway, 20% here on Macy's. Unreal. I think it's unrealistic to expect this to continue. But you know what I give Macy's a hats off for? Margin. They know how to make money. And it's mind-blowing. I mean, just with like the amount of coupons they have. But is it ripping because of Toys R Us? Maybe. I mean, that honestly, I think is brilliant. I think that is a brilliant idea. Then they're smart. It's a smart company. They innovate, and I love it. So good for Macy's. I don't think this is going to last. I think there might be a lot of trader momentum in this. But anyway, let's go ahead and look at crypto. So we got a crypto rally here all of a sudden. We did have yesterday was a little bit of a rough day for really just everything, but crypto as well. And let's see here. Okay. Then we've got, hold on one second. Give me 1 second here. Sorry. Okay. Okay. There we go. So we got Cardano, now 14.3%. This is incredible. We've got Express at 11.86. We've got, really just now you've got the crypto miners moving as well, Marathon and Imagine Hut 8's over here. There it is, back to 617. Really incredible. So really good rally here in crypto. I made a video a few days ago about how there's a surprising amount of lack of debt in the crypto space right now, margin, which is very, very good. We had a lot of liquidations, unfortunately, between May and June, and sort of the crypto crush. And I'm very excited to see a crypto really start running again. And so I'm very, very closely watching crypto. Nordstrom's open door, Nvidia up nice 3.5%, good earnings yesterday. Ubiquity back over 300, Costco 453, Redfin, we got a percent over here, Wayfair on its way back to 300 maybe. I can't believe Etsy's still kicking butt around 190. I love it. If the thing ran to like 230, 250, I'd close my options on it. We've got, let's see, what else do we have here? Let's scroll down to the bottom here. Got, looking at the bottom, Robinhood just getting destroyed. Good thing we have put out covered calls on this. We've got, let's see here. Upstart. Oh, Upstart down 9%. Well, this one I think also has too much momentum in it. Upstart's run over 200 is nuts. I said it yesterday while it was still running, and it's not a surprise. I don't know why it's down 9% though. So I will pull up the terminal. Let me pull up the terminal really quick and find out what we got going on there. Etsy is a COVID plague because of masks. I mean, I think it's stupid, and I love it. I love Etsy. Okay, don't get me wrong. Love Etsy. But the masks on Etsy suck. They're beautiful. Didn't I do this this morning? Or maybe it was yesterday. No, it was yesterday. I'm like, see, here's my For the Alliance mask. But it sucks. You know what you should do is you put the N95 on and then you put this on over. I also have a For the Horde mask. So, you got to represent both sides a little bit. Although I don't know. I did spend the vast majority of my time as one faction over the other faction, but I don't know if we need to go there. The secrets. Although I'm sure I've talked about that before, but it doesn't matter. All right, let's get the terminal on. All right, launch the terminal. All right, while that populates, because it always takes a couple minutes to load up, we'll come back to figure out why Upstart is down starting. Bad joke. Bad joke. Yeah. So let's look at some of the other losers here. DD. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. Lordstown Motors is $4.80. Didn't I like the last 2 days say I'm worried about them going bankrupt? I still think they're going to go bankrupt. Sorry. Ooh, AMC just got wrecked, down 8%. Well, there's a lot of fear right now in the market. And anything remotely speculative, I think people are just going to dump. And that's not to say I don't believe in the movement. I still hold my shares. In fact, I think I just owe showing this just to show proof and evidence that I still hold my shares. I do have a covered call for 55, but we talked about that on the channel. Oh, that's the wrong button. There we go. There it is. So you can see I've got 2,100 shares that cost me $97,400. And I got a $24,500 credit for doing a covered call at $55 for December 17th. Obviously, I got to watch because if it runs, I don't want to get called out of my position. But I'm fully covered, 2,100 shares and 21 covered calls. And that puts me in at a total cost of $72,800 with a market value of $59,600. So worth seeing. Okay. So, okay. Let me quickly look at what's happening with Upstart. I think it's just momentum. I don't think I'm going to get anything here, but Upstart. All right, give me one sec. Win is starting to look hastier. I know, right? Never dump. I told you I would hold for a year. I do what I say I'm going to do. Upstart Holdings. No, there's no news. There's literally no news. It's down 8% on no news. It's because it ran. It's because it ran. What is the cutoff for clicking? I think it's like 6 p.m. But yeah, remember, if you want to click, go to metkevin.com/click to sign up. Then put your email in Discord at metkevin.com/chat. And there's a specific channel. Oh, wait. Nobody can post. Hold on. The permissions are all. Hold on. There we go. The permission was off to where you couldn't actually post in it. Fix that. Let me also just put it on slow mode really quick. Duh. Stupid. It would be useful if people could actually post in the darn channel. So permissions, send message, enabled. My bad. I'm like, why is nobody posting it yet? So dumb. You can now post LOL. Sorry. My bad. Okay, so where were we? Oh my gosh, Canadian Solar is down. Oh my gosh. There's so many good. Oh my gosh. Canadian Solar, this is great. Whoa. These are some juicy prices. The chip shortages are just gonna kill these guys. It's the problem. Hold on a sec. I want to. Oh, I just screwed the widgets up. I screwed it up. Kevin ruined it. All right, whatever. Just get out of here. Chart. Okay, look at that fall. Oh my gosh, this is good. Really good. And we got 30 seconds left to the close, but dang it. And I screwed up my chart. Oops. Anyway, we got the closing bell to look at it. Now I'm dying, joking. This is embarrassing. Anyway, where's the closing bell? Let's get the closing bell really quickly, and then we'll go back to the sticks. Okay, here we go.
Materials and consumer discretionary financials and industrials are weak. The NASDAQ outperforms thanks to some strength in big cap tech. Looks like it might just close positive. Microsoft, Nvidia, Netflix, Cisco all helping there. Small caps get hit hard again. This has been a pretty painful area if you have been long small caps. Closing down another 1.3%, which brings the total losses from the all-time highs in small caps to about 9.7%. Ouch.
Right.
Just in the green at the close, though, for the S&P, so it didn't dump too hard into the close like yesterday. Welcome to the closing bell, everyone. I'm Wolf Frost along with Sarah Eisen. The Dow did close lower, down 0.2% or 65 points. The low of the session for the Dow, though, was down 270. S&P and NASDAQ both higher by about 0.1%. Tech and staples, the best sectors. Energy and materials, the worst. Energy comfortably the worst, with oil down 2% itself. In March 2020, he warned coronavirus would be a black swan event for the market and startups before it was labeled a pandemic. Coming up, Sequoia Capital's roll-off Botha on whether the Delta variant will pose a similar risk to investors. Stephanie Link from Hightower and Paul Hickey from Bespoke Investment Group still with us. And Ali.
All right, I'm going to pull off this. Thank you, CNBC, for that market recap. Look, Delta, I'm nervous about it. But let me quickly just go through some of the losers here, and then let's do a little bit of earnings looking here. So were you actually... we can generally not hear Sarah, no, when she reads off. Yeah. Okay, so then what we have? We've got, 20.69 on Alfie. Let me see here really quick. What we're going to do is after we add you, let's see here. After we add emails for clickers, let's delete their email. So that way it's cleared out. So I think that's a good idea. Okay, so okay, wow. So what do we have here? We've got Red Robin's down 16%. Yeah, Microvast down 11%. These are some big losers here. Wish going down to 623. The momentum's just totally gone. Ashford Hospitality they had a really nice run, but look at them just sort of bleed out. This is insane. Oh my gosh, they went up to 77. I didn't know they went that high. Did they reverse split? I don't know. Yeah, they did a reverse split. Okay, I'm like, this was a penny stock. I'm like, it did not go up to 77. Okay, yeah. Okay, they did a reverse split, so that makes sense to make the stock look a little more expensive. We got Upstart, finished 8.67% down. Very Good Food, 2.17. Fannie, Dave & Buster's. Oh my gosh, Dave & Buster's went down 6% today. Wow. Oh, Neo as well, 36. Arrival, almost $10. It's like SPAC par value. Holy moly, we're starting to get some deals here, folks. Arcimoto, $10 basically. SPAC par value. Workhorse, $870. Oh, Canoes at $583. Yeah, that one's another risky one. Palantir down 4.5%. What a bloodbath. Win $88. I'm still waiting. It's bad, I know. But Tattooed Chef's almost at the $15 range. Lemonade almost going to be under $60 again. SoFi down as well. C3 AI still bleeding. Roblox still doing okay. There, Tesla was down another 2.25%. Wow. Solar Edge. I wonder if Enphase ended up turning down. Enphase ended. No, hold on. That is the wrong reading. Hold on. Enphase, and then we're gonna look for earnings. Enphase. Oh, Enphase ended up 0.25%. It's crazy. All right. Wow. Okay, let's see what we got on the earnings calendar. Okay. So Applied Materials. Nothing actually like super fun. Madison Square Garden. I don't even know if they're gonna do a summary on it. I mean, I'll try for Applied Materials, but I don't think they're going to do a summary on it. Wait, where was that? No, that's after the market. Okay, let me pull it really quick. Right, AMAT. I think some of you want AMAT, Applied Materials. Oh, I think the earnings literally just came out. Oh, yep, here we go. Okay, EPS comes in at 190 versus an estimate of 177. Gross margin 47.9%. We've got sales of 6.2 billion with projections of 6.08 to 6.58, slightly beating the estimate on guidance. So we also had more semiconductor system sales, 4.45 billion versus 4.26 expected. That is a beat on revenue. That is a beat on the bottom line. That is a beat on guidance. We got ourselves a triple beat. We need like a bell when there's a triple beat. We should do some kind of bell. Ross Stores. You want to look at Ross Stores for earnings? Let's. I mean, maybe you can get sort of like a retail perspective. Okay, it's already out. I mean, I guess I could just read it off really quick. Okay, stand by, and then we'll see how they're reacting. Okay, so well, actually, Ross falls 3% post market. EPS came in at 139 versus an estimate of 95 cents. Oh my goodness, that's actually a really good beat on the bottom line. Sees fiscal year revenue of $4.20 to $4.38. That is lower than the estimate of $4.42. So a slight miss there on guidance. Yeah. And Ross Store sees, let's see here, same store sales up 5 to 7%. Same store, yeah, okay. Same store sales up 5 to 7%. They see a fiscal year same store sales being up 10 to 11%. Yeah, it's the forecast was not so great here. And it looks like that's why Ross is falling. But AMAT had a triple beat, so I would expect them to do well. Let's look at it really quick. All right. Okay, AMAT. What we got? Where is it? AMAT. Flat, of course. Punish good by not going up. It's flat. And punish bad. Just punish everything. Ross is actually ROST as a ticker symbol, which I know is a little confusing. I get confused. Down, yeah, about 3.21%. Okay. Wow. Well then, who are they covering? Earnings alert on. Who are they covering? Who is it? Applied Materials. We already covered them. We covered them like 5 minutes before CNBC. Yes. Excuse me. All right. Yeah, big digital on crypto forensics. Look, I believe in big digital and the crypto forensics. I don't know if the market's ready to believe in crypto forensics. I don't know. That's a good one. That's sort of that'd be my balance. Like I like them as a company, but it's like, is the market ready for that? HUD 8, that was, I mean, I still love them as sort of a crypto miner. The North American crypto miners, I think, are a great opportunity. Yeah. So let's see what else here. Nothing else is really moving in the after hours. Just a lot of mostly pain in the day, with the exception of cryptos doing very well. Crypto related companies doing well. really surprised by end phase. I mean, that it's unexpected, I should say. It's kind of bizarre. Give me 1 second here. And we get, let's go ahead and get some headlines up. All right. See, folks, remember what I said like 2 or 3 weeks ago? And people are like, Kevin, stop fudding. I said 2 or 3 weeks ago, we are going to enter an era where you're going to get to peak COVID fear. We are not at peak COVID fear yet. When you start having COVID fears consuming the news again, stocks are going to fall. I said that like 3 weeks ago. And here you go. Stocks are falling. We get bad news on vaccines. We get U.S. COVID hospital deaths hit February levels as ICUs overflow. This is the start. Nicole. Yes. Nicole. Macy's move was brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. I do believe in Robinhood long run, Jess. I agree with you. So let's see here. COVID-19 patients are dying in U.S. hospitals at levels not seen since February, which was the winter. It's August. Okay, I guess now the suggestion is to send a DM to meet Auda, so you can do that. I guess that was the point of maybe not having the emails pop out. Whatever, we'll figure it out. Okay, so they got it handled. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. That's what everyone on. This is what happens when I try to do it here on a live stream. So whatever, it doesn't matter. You just, if you want to click, you want to send text messages for the campaign. Let me make that very clear. Go to metkevin.com/click and make sure you're up there. But probably send a message to Auda first. So go to metkevin.com/chat. Read the instructions there on Discord and just follow what Auda said. You could do that. Okay, so where were we? COVID patients are dying in hospitals at levels not seen since February, and members could and the numbers could worsen as intensive care units overflow in parts of the South. More people in ICU statewide than there are staffed beds. It's terrible. ICU beds are full in Alabama, and others are near capacity. Yikes. That's so sad. Fast-spreading Delta variant has fueled the COVID wave that began on yeah. Aye. All right. So COVID still deadly. This is scary, is seeing the death count go up. That's scary and sad. And this is just going to get, like, I'm worried. That's why I'm just sitting on the sidelines so much right now. This Delta is a mess. It's screwy. It's terrible. All right. Let's see what else we have here. Amazon store plans send jitters through retail industry. Hold on. Company reported to eye new department store style location. Shares of big box retailers briefly slumped. Really? News of Amazon's department store plans sent a shudder through retail stocks, just as some of the biggest names in the industry were reporting robust earnings. That's interesting. Amazon will open several locations, the Wall Street Journal reported, citing unidentified people familiar with the matter. The first stores are expected to be located in Ohio and California and will be 30,000 square feet in size. Yeah, it's smaller than a typical department store, but it's still large. It's not like a small corner store, you know. Shares of Target and Best Buy fell abruptly before recovering later in the day. That'll be interesting. That move does make sense. Amazon's brilliant. They're a great company. OnlyFans to bar sexually explicit videos starting in October. I don't know anything about OnlyFans. I don't have OnlyFans. People are like, Kevin, have a meet Kevin on OnlyFans. Like, no. Interesting. Okay, options, taper, nervous stock traders. Let's see what we got here. Yeah. Look. I say this regularly. Okay, Miss Mary. I hear what you're saying with the numbers potentially being skewed, or they are skewed. You know, whatever. I don't know exactly this research that you're referring to. But what I look for are inflections, because we were talking about the market, right? This isn't Democrat, it's not Republican, it's the market. And the purpose of the market is to evaluate what risks are. And when things change, whether the numbers are overstated or understated, when we get changes in directions, we pay attention because those could signal movements in stocks. And so that's particularly what I'm looking at. Perfect little summer storm, tapering hints, Delta fears, China tech headlines, regulatory merger scrutiny. That's a good point. Oh, a lot of junk going on in the market right now. Fed's July meeting minutes showed officials agreed they could start slowing the pace of bond purchases later this year. At the same time, the persistent spread of COVID and slowing China growth raised questions about the global economy. It's true. Did a video on that earlier. Hopefully you saw that video about my concerns and the risks in the market, especially the ports. It's a horrible thing. So what else do we have? Let's see here. I mean, I'm going to answer some questions in a second. Also, okay. All right, I had to send that. So anyway, okay, somebody just said $20. Thank you for all this information. Wish I had this 35 years ago. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you for that. Thank you very much. Let's see here. I appreciate that, Mary. Thanks for that. Meet Kevin. A judge can't deny that's a nickname. Now that is a funny argument. wait. That's it. You know what? I screwed up. I should have written in Meet Kevin. MEIT. Oh my God. Although I don't know if that would have helped. Oh, that's funny. All right. This is interesting. I think this is very smart. Now, I'm not very well educated in agriculture, but I do think vertical farming is smart. Controlled environments. Wow, this is a big vertical farm. Oh my goodness, look at that. Yeah, I mean, here's the size of a person, and this is huge. This is incredible. But anyway, kale might be a fixture on restaurant menus with nutritionists, but vertical farmers aren't convinced of its infallibility. Okay, let's see here. I just want to see investors. Here we go. Investors are plowing money into vertical farms, betting they can produce more palatable greens and attract a wider audience. Interesting. In 2020, there were 99 deals in novel farming systems, the broader category of controlled environmental ag. Interesting. Startups raised a bunch of money. Oh, that's cool. Look at this. You got a plant robot in action. Okay. This is interesting. Vertical farms. That's interesting to me. A very potentially interesting sector. I'm going to get an ad, probably. Let's see. Or it's just not going to load. Yeah, vertical cannabis farming. Sure. Yeah, 14 seconds. Look, I think it's incredible. Like, I know Hydro Farm, they had their IPO or DPO. I don't know what they had, but they went public, and they were really hot there for a period of time. They supply a lot of these greenhouse hydroponic kind of stuff. Let's listen to this for a moment.
It might look like we're inside a spaceship, but this is actually a farm. The crops here are grown mostly by machines with the help of just a few humans. Like this woman.
I like this.
Offers an early peek at a new kind of farming. It's a promising twist to an ancient career, but only if the robots don't replace her altogether.
All right, we're not going to watch this whole thing, but this is interesting to me. This is actually an industry that I haven't really thought much about. I did when Hydro Farm did their offering, but I never bought anything. But I'm very interested in this, especially if you can use less water. That's interesting. You know what else is interesting, by the way, is getting a free stock with Public. Go to metkevin.com/public. Get a totally free stock just for signing up. Go to metkevin.com/public. They do not buy or sell your information. You could follow me on Public as well at Meet Kevin, where when I buy or sell on Public, I post buy or sell alerts there. But of course, if you want all of my buy or sell alerts, check out the program's link down below and build your wealth, 40% off coupon code. But anyway, yeah, this is a sector I'm going to write down as some research needed. Vertical farming. That is very interesting, especially the potential for water savings. Vertical farming. That's not so great. Maybe people don't search for this. Well, let's try hydroponics, like hydroponic material or whatever. I need to understand what to actually search for first. That's interesting. COVID bump and relative strength that has been as high as 2017 levels and bobbing around 2019 levels. Okay, so this was going to take a lot of research. It's not something I'm going to be able to understand right now, but this is interesting. Right? High electricity costs. Yeah, but I wonder if you could pair that with renewables. Okay. All right. So that's interesting. Let's I don't know that anything's really moving in the after hours here. You took a quick look. No, restoration hardware, boring. Endeavor, Darden in the after hours. More pain to recovery stocks in the after hours. Don't tell me I didn't warn you. The COVID FUD's gonna wreck it, man. Or woman. But it's okay. We're looking for that buy the dip opportunity. So that's interesting. Okay. Okay. Let's go to FT. Crypto has dirty secrets. Be careful looking to fake tether prints. It's that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. What do we got over here? U.S. renews buyer Barry charges against Facebook. Anti-competitive tactics. You know, to me, I hate to say it, but like, I find this like a drag to stay researched on. It's so dull to me. The like some people might say everything I do is dull, you know, all the stuff, but whatever. But like this particularly, like these the Monopoly kind of rules and stuff. Like, I mean, I like the game Monopoly, but otherwise, ugh. Wall Street has reason to worry about working from home. Ooh, do tell. Oh God. I have a sign in. Hold on. Would you buy when is Matterport I could buy again? You know, I dumped my options when it was like $17. And I've kind of just been like, I wanted to buy back in, but then I still hold some Matterport. Not as much because I dumped my options. But yeah, I tell you, I still think there's more pain. Okay, so what is this? Oh, I gotta get some more coffee. Look at this. I got my I'm not leaving mug, and I got my there's a little left in this one. My garbage to bowl gold mug. Let's go, Ben Mala. Thanks for the leftover coffee. Yeah, it's like a shot of coffee. Drink Celsius, not coffee. What are you, paid? Hydro farming. I think about the possibility in recycling water. Treat it, use gray water to farm with. That's interesting. Maybe capture humidity or something as well. Yeah, that is interesting. Wow. Okay. Okay. So water's cheap unless you're in California. Yeah, we need to buy the dip song to wake up. No, so what is this? What are we looking at here? Financial Times. This says Wall Street has reason to worry about working from home. And they have this like UFO-esque meets what's that world like the group of people called that's like that really exclusive club? Don't they have like the triangle or whatever? I don't know, whatever. I feel like that's what they're trying to go for here. All right. So what do we got? The big bankers on Wall Street like to play it cool in public. As we say in New York, it's their shtick. Okay. The technique they employ to win the trust of other participants in financial markets. Okay. So what are we doing here? So it's been discounted. What's the point? Emphasizing the importance of mentoring. Okay, this is not about like, this is about employees. Okay, this is not about like us having to be concerned about like a market crash. The Freemasons. Thank you. Yes. Okay. That clickbaited me. The title should have been Wall Street has reason to worry about their employees. Okay. Economists trim forecasts. Yeah, see? Illuminati. That's another one. Okay. Investors in the $51 trillion stock market are coming around to view the spread of Delta, or that it will dampen the global economic recovery. Really? We've been saying it for weeks. Somebody says, "What's your bet on the SPY?" 13. Bet for the SPY. Go back 13 videos ago. 13 videos ago. S&P fell by the most in a month. Most major indices closed lower. Signs of slackening recovery have been accumulating in recent weeks as the coronavirus spreads again. Surveys pointing to weaker growth in business activity, several regions of the U.S., as well as deteriorating consumer confidence. Data on Tuesday added to the worries confronting investors. Retail sales in the country dropped more quickly than expected. Okay, we know a lot of this so far, coupled with signals from the Fed. Market is at all-time highs. Okay, this kind of talk, surge of COVID, blah, blah, blah. Impact to Delta on growth and inflation is proving to be somewhat larger than we expected. Duh. What is this? Delta variant dampens economic outlook? Yes, that's just the S&P 500. Fed Reserve appears to be more attuned to the risk of that the economy may not reopen or jobs market may not recover as well. Also true. Yields on treasury bonds, this is the weird thing though, have slid. Let me see what they are right now. The CNBC actually has a real, I like this CNBC thing here. Oh, they change it though. Because sometimes they have oil, see here, oil bonds. Oh, there we go. Okay, good. That's cool. The 10-year here, 1.24. That's not bad. This is a good little tool right here. I like that. Anyway, nobody's pointing at things saying they're cheap. Also true. This is also true. My market is not at all-time high. So, oh well. Okay. So, yeah. All right. We got some work to do. My mom just sent me a screenshot of a text message she got to vote for Kevin Paffrath. She lives in California. Let's go. Yeah, remember, if you want to do the texting thing, just go to metkevin.com/chat and follow Autta's instructions. I think you just have to give them your email. I need to go talk to them. I've been on like back-to-back interviews and recording. It's been crazy. I am exhausted and my eyeballs hurt. So with that said, get your free stuff by going to metkevin.com/public. Go to metkevin.com/chat and look for the little segment that says, "I need your help texting," and send a message to Autta. Then check out the courses link down below. Subscribe. Make sure to tell me that you like these live streams by subscribing, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for hanging out, folks. How long? The Gavin recall is September 14th. Goodbye, my friend.